Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to be doing an Overwatch patch notes review. 99% of you who watched my last video weren't subscribed. If you guys enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. It would help me out a lot. And yeah, let's get right into it. I'm going to skip over this stuff here. It's just they added a new arcade mode. This is, but the hero updates, this is what we care about. So, uh patches and later scopes, so many of the adjustments for new heroes were made earlier to support. Oh yeah, so basically they're just saying this balance is kind of just focused on sub roles and addressing heroes that are out of line. So I'm actually kind of interested to see if they address some of the heroes that I said were S tier or D tier on my tier list because it'd be kind of interesting. So yeah, the first thing they did is they increased the self healing on the medic sub role. So I think that means like Mercy, Moira, Juno. I forget who else is in it, but those heroes are going to be harder to kill now. And I was playing some games earlier today without looking at the patch, and I think I actually was experiencing this. Like Mercies do feel a little harder to kill. All right, Bruiser subrole passive. So the threshold for Bruiser subrole has been adjusted from critical health to below 50% health. Okay, so I think it was like 30% health. Like that's when it would kick in. But that's when you get the buffs from the Bruiser passive. But now it's 50%. So now like Roadhog, Junker Queen, Mauga, those heroes are going to be better as well. So these two sub roles got buffed. All right, and the Initiator sub role change. So it no longer triggers while at full health. The healing is reduced from 75 to 60. So I think this is actually overall like a kind of a buff to it actually. Because before, a lot of the times what would happen is if you're on Winston or D.Va or something, you fly in initially while you're at full HP, and you don't benefit at all from uh, the passive. But now when you go in and it won't like trigger the cooldown, or yes, it says avoid starting the internal cooldown. So then if you fly later, you'll get the heal burst. So it is a buff. Okay, D.Va changes. D.Va is someone who I think is very, very good this season, so it's I think it's good that they nerfed her. They reduced her boosters from 3.5 to 4, or they increased them rather from 3.5 to 4 seconds. I think, I think they probably could have done more. Diva's been very, very good for a long time. So, this is a pretty good, like, nerf, but I don't know. I think they could have done more. Hazard, I said Hazard was, or I thought Hazard was not good this season, so I suspect they are going to buff Hazard. Oh, they just moved him. They moved the sub role from Stalwart to Initiator. I think that's good for Hazard. I honestly don't know why he wasn't in Initiator before. Cause he has a jump on like a 7-second cooldown or something, and also he can like mantle up to high grounds. So it kind of makes sense for him to have Initiator, like the sub role that is based around jumping into the air. Without Stalwart though, he might get booped around a lot. We'll have to see. Ramatra. Oh yeah, I said Ramatra is weak and reduced from 13 to 12 seconds. Okay, so yeah, so they buffed him. So Ramatra is better. Oh, and they also damage per second increase from 30 to 35. Two buffs in a single patch without any sort of, compensation nerf. Like I feel like they maybe should have put the health down on his shield or something to compensate. But with these two buffs, I think Ram might actually be quite a bit better. Because 5 more damage per second, it might not seem like a lot, but it might be significant. We'll have to see. All right, Roadhog. Well, I said Roadhog was weak, but I don't want him to become stronger because that would just be annoying. Scrap gun pellet increased from 6.5 to 7. Oh, okay. So now he can just one shot everyone. Overall effectiveness lower. Improve consistency of the hook combo. Yeah. Well, they're just saying it. They're like, yeah, he's just gonna be able to one-shot everyone. I think this will make him more, like, balanced. It will make him better, but also, I just don't want Roadhog to be meta, because Roadhog's annoying. But you know what? There are other heroes. I think Orisa is probably more annoying to play into than Roadhog, but That's just my opinion as a Rhine player. Alright, on run. Will now automatically climb over small ledges. Jump height will increased by 20%. Okay, so it's just a small buff. She just is a little bit more mobile. I feel like this is not really that much of a buff, but I mean, I guess the 20% could be pretty good, but it's just gonna like a small quality of life thing for the mobility. All right, Emery, I thought he was like actually pretty strong, so I don't know what they did to change him. I don't know if they're gonna nerf or buff him, but oh, I was wondering what this was. Oh, it's his passive. That's what it is. So it's just his passive kicks in quicker. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I guess that's like that's another little buff. All right, Vendetta. Vendetta has been really good, like the best DPS in the game. So I really hope that they nerf her. Uh, what? Okay, damage per spin reduced from 35 to 30. Okay, and overheal life. Wait. What? Overhead lifesteal increased from 30 to 40. So they buffed one of her perks and they nerfed one of her perks, and that's all that they did. Wow. I think this is kind of a bad change. I really think they should have done more to Vendetta to nerf her. I really don't know what they were thinking. All right, well, Honda support. Ilari. Well, I thought Ilari has been pretty good. We'll see what changes they made. Attack speed. Okay, so this is like a perk change. Attack speed reduced from 30 to 20. I don't know how often people were taking this perk, but I don't know. I don't play Alari. And then damage reduced from 70 to 50. Okay, yeah, that's a good thing. This major perk, where you would do like a ton, like yeah, you would do 70 more damage with with your outburst as Alaria, like the burn over time. It was so strong. Even as tank, you would get killed by this sometimes because it just does so much damage. And then also secondary fire maximum resource reduced from 3.5 to 3 seconds. Oh, okay, so they just nerfed Alaria overall as well. So Alaria is officially nerfed, you know, back to being probably like a C tier character. But I mean, we'll see. I think Alaria might still be good. These are, this is like just a perk nerf, but the fact that they just nerfed her entire kit is uh is pretty bad. But I mean, we'll see. All right, Jetpack Cat. All right, so they removed territorial and they made claws out from a minor to a major. All right, I think this is good because she'll get claws out later in the game then, because I feel like Jetpack Cat, a problem with Jetpack Cat was that she was just able to be a DPS really early on in the game once they got claws out. So I think with claws out now, as a major perk, she'll only have it like during the end of the game. Even though the cooldown is reduced, I think that's fine because it's a major perk. But yeah, it will make Jetpack Cat less of a DPS. Mizuki. Alright, Mizuki is really strong. I said he was S tier, so I suspect they're gonna nerf him. Oh, what? Radius increased from 10 to 12 meters, and time before degeneration reduced from 2 to 1.75 seconds. Okay, so this is a nerf. Time before it starts like going down is from 2 to 1.7, but this is a really good buff. Like 10 to 12 meters, that means he'll be able to heal people from like much far or not much farther away, but he he can actually be a little more on his own now. He doesn't need to stand in the center of his team now all the time. And I don't even think this will be really much of a problem because when you just play Mizuki and you're just using your abilities and just shooting the enemy, you're usually just gaining the aura anyways, and it's not even having a chance to degenerate. So the fact they changed it from 2 to 1.7 seconds, I don't really even think will really change that much. So I think they honestly just buffed Mizuki like quite a bit, which I think is bad because Mizuki is one of the best characters in the game right now. But I mean, we'll see. I think Mizuki's gonna be really, really good though with this change. Oh, and that's it. Well, that's, stadium updates, but this video will not be covering the stadium updates. Alright, overall, I think this patch was pretty bad. Like this, they buffed Mizuki, who was overpowered. I mean, the jetpack cap change was good. The Alara change is alright. They didn't buff Vendetta, so they said at the start of this patch that what said they were gonna do is or what did they say? Yeah, addressing heroes that are out of line. But D.Va's out of line, they barely addressed it. Uh, Vendetta, they barely nerfed, and Mizuki they buffed. So yeah, I think they got some work to do in the next patch. I think we'll have to wait and see how much all these changes will really affect these characters. But right now, I think that just the characters that are already meta are just going to be more meta. Alright, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoy Overwatch patch review content like this, I'll be making more in the future, so please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.